Okay, we're trying to get this ball rolling, and this is Monday the 8th of January, and the markets are doing fairly good today. But that means I don't, whether they starting to roar, I don't know. Like the bear sitting there relaxed with my grand. So if the bear is relaxed and my grand is smiling, that means something as good is about to happen. So, today I had it was a very uneventful day, but I'm gonna start sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. Um, First of all, we're gonna look at our tool. This is the tool, Simply Wall Street, and I want to look at Plug Power because I haven't looked at them in a while. It said Plug deliver end-to-end hydrogen, blah 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 blah. Because I only got a few minutes, so I want you to read that. It's trading 70% below its estimated value, so I picked it up at probably $4 and something. Um, you can see plug should be up here like 17 or whatever at minimum, but plug is $4. And they had some news on December forecast to break even in 2026, so it went a little low. 2026, that's a little bit. It's been trading, this year is down 70%. Last week, about 5%. It's supposed to be at least 14. They said fair market value is 4. Plug is around here. Is that, so I told you every week, every day I'm trying to look at another one of what I'm thinking about in 2024, because I think this is going to be an excellent year for the market, because it's going through election. It's got a lot of craziness that's going on. But you can see I'm trying to show you the whole tool. This is what it analyzes about plug. Okay. And plug balance sheet is pretty good. They said financial balance sheet, it's got enough money to short-term and long-term liability. It said, look, they're reducing the debt, reduced from 1 to 15 about 50, over the past 5 years. They've been and plug got a lot of cash. Okay. So plug is green. And so if you look at plug dividend, they don't give any, I don't believe. Look at all the rest of the red stuff. I'll let you when you get a chance. Management check 444. I don't see why Andy Marsh, they need to fire him, but I shouldn't say that. Forgive me, Andy, which you haven't been done. You did take it over hundreds of percent, because I remember it was back at 79 cents and now it's $4 or something. And it went all the way up to 70 some dollars. So let me apologize to Andy. CEO makes about close to $1 million. He's been there about 15 years in experience management. They got experience management, but people have been selling. So that shows you a sign of what kind of, institutions own a lot of it. General public, they own most of it. So that's why I picked it back up. Vanguard, BlackRock got a lot of it. Grove Energy, a lot of folk got a hold of this one right here. Plus, it still have, let me see if it still have Walmart, one of the top. No, Walmart. I know Walmart had something to do with these guys. Walmart and Amazon. So I guess the top. Oh, these are top shareholders. So I guess they're not in the top 25 shareholders again anymore. So sorry, Andy. They moved. They didn't move on. I think they still have you, but I think they cut their ties a little less shares. Okay, so we got about 13 minutes, and what I want to do is revisit this again. Let's stop. Let's reshare. Let's do a new share now. That's a quickie on the market. So let's go to our screen here. Let's go to what's going on trading, because I only got a few minutes and I really like to share some things with you. So we're going to reshare. There you go. This one right here, I still picked up more of BTS. I still like this one. This is a China. That's why I say I don't like Chinese stocks. But I picked up this one because they bought some land, and I think they're gonna break free, because they were $12 last year. They picked up some land in Texas, so I think it's some Americans trying to help these guys out with cryptocurrency stuff. So anybody else, they own the NASDAQ. So I said, okay, they go up and down. They were up about almost they were over a penny today, and then they went back down. So, but I'm gonna keep. I got about 100,000 between this my personal account and the other one. So I'm gonna see what they do. See, they closed at 1 penny. It's about a trillion volume. It's a lot of folk on this thing. They got a trillion people. They sold. They probably coming back in because That's how they going. They gonna be making money on this one for a while. They're gonna be milking this one. Got GVO. I'm gonna do a run on that one probably Friday. I still like this one, but I took about 200 shares out so I could buy some more of BETS. And then once I get, because right now these guys are not doing anything. They go down and then they go back up. This one right here, Life, I call it. They haven't been doing anything, but they got more institutions on Microsoft as Microsoft. Microsoft is gunning, so they doing what they supposed to do. Then you got TTO that they went down today, but that's all right. They got something. These two right here, I'm keeping as 1,000 because it's COVID season. It's COVID getting ready to pick up. I might have to answer this one. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I thought ahead. I'm looking for a BGE to come, and these guys, I don't know what the phone they're gonna do. So I'm sorry about that. I wasted a minute of your time, but I'm looking for BG&E. But you can see here, TTO, these right here, and let's go over to my other side. This is the one that's been doing. AMD released AI today. That's why they flying up. So you can see I got 30 of them. I had about 50. I took them out because they were going down because they were already 146. But I took them down and then I bought them back at 136 again, and they were flying back up again. So I'm hoping they will stay up. So let's see what happens here. Then you have Apple. Look at these guys. They flying up. Amazon is doing pretty good today. They haven't done that much with me, but this one is still at 50,000. Look at that. 50,000 shares at 69 of us. It's not even a cent yet. So I'm waiting for it to go back up, and they got a trillion people right now trading this one back and forth because they know what's going on. They're going to try to milk this one forever. Blue is still holding its own. I got 1,000 of blue. That genetic editing, because they go along with what the CRISPR do. CRISPR is up to 62 again. I kept my seed in the ground on this because I bought it at 62, but they went all the way down to 58. I should have bought more, but I didn't. I didn't have enough money to buy more right now. You got GSAT that's starting to do something. I got 100. I'm not going to deal with GSAT because GSAT go back and forth. I'm waiting for this one to do something. I'm going to give this one to about April because I think they've been buying back some shares. This is healthy choice. And they got some money, but they haven't been no revenue. I mean, they haven't made any money, but they got a lot of revenue on the side. They haven't, they got a lot of money in the bank, but they haven't made any money right now for this particular. So I got 3 million shares. I got 1 million up here. So I'm still gonna keep my seed in the ground. Intel, they went over okay. I sold them out, and then I bought them back at 47. So I got 50 of them. So I'm gonna leave them alone. I might buy 50 more if they dip. Lappy went under 1, so I took my shares, and that's when I bought some more shares for something else. I got that money, put that money. I'm gonna let them drop all the way down again because I hit them at 69 cents when I bought 100 shares of them. I'm gonna see what they do because they are supposed to be about $30 a share. I want to do on them. They're really, really not performing. They're underperforming. They tried to get rid of the CEO on this particular one. And I can see why, just like with Plug and the rest of them. This one right here, this is I took 50 out of here because I made a little money on them last year. You got 100, 100 million people trading back and forth on. This is this cryptocurrency one. That's why I look at that BEST. That's cryptocurrency too. But they do it with formatting, the mining too. So This one is good. Riot be good. Microsoft is up. I bought a 67, they up, so they making me a little bit of money. Just like this one is still, I got 6, I bought 50 because this is that clean energy again. I got a lot of clean energy stuff because everything come 2024, they even stop bags in stores. They really going all out. So government is going to be assisting some of these companies. So I got 50 of them. This one is supposed to be about $100 a share. Nikola, he's trying to do something. They haven't done anything yet, but I got 1,000 shares. That's an electric vehicle, truck. This one, I bought it for, look at this, 521. It made me 450. I only got 10 of them. Made me $459 today. They were down, and then all of a sudden they went up over 500 because they competing. Them and AMD are starting to compete with each other. So that's fine. They up. They marked at 520. So they up 300 and something. This is up 200 and something. That's incredible. They competing against each other. But I think AMD, this is the crown. NVIDIA is the limousine. This one is trying to become a limousine. Right now, it's a little bit over. It's like a Nissan Altima compared to a limousine, that limousine type. So these are the big boys. Palantir, I kept my seed in the ground on this one. And it's starting to make me a little money. It's going to start making me a little money pretty soon. Plug, I bought Plug at 554. And you see what Plug is doing. You can look at these and I'm not a financial advisor, but I got some good. This is PayPal. Everybody use PayPal now. So I got PayPal. PayPal, they said it should be about, the analyst saying this is going to skyrocket. So I bought 50 of them at 58 to 61. Okay. So I'm gonna look at that. Rewalk, I like this one. This is still, now they got medical insurance doing, fixing up these soldiers this is an Israel one. And it's fixing up these soldiers that's got disabled, and a machine that's like these AIs, they got in the AI business. Now a machine's gonna be their legs. It's gonna be like the Bionic Man and all that other stuff. They starting to use AI in the medical field. So this is Rewalk. It's really low right now. That's why I bought it, 100 of them. I think they're gonna shoot up. This is a good one. SAVA. That one is starting to do something. And this is the one, the Warren I bought. I asked my son to look at it. Look at this one. I bought 1,000 of them. They gave me 48. And see if they don't want to do an offering. So they gave me 48, and I bought 1,000 more, and I bought it at 330 something. And right now it's 342, so it's making me a little money. So if it shoots up like this one right here, it's just like an offering. SIDU. They doing what they do. Look at it, $15. You remember they lost me about 9,000 last year. But now look at them. They were 7 cents. What was it? 7 cents. They went down to 7 cents, and then they did a reverse split. And it was a 3-something, the reverse split. Now they up to $15. And I should have bought 100,000. I should have kept it at 100,000, and then I would have had at least 1,000, and 1,000 would have made me my money back. But I didn't. I didn't trust them. But I should have did some dividend time. With AT&T, they down today, but that's still making me a little bit of money. AT&T, I leave them alone. Tesla is up 240. They got to clear out my deficit for the year. But they really not a deficit. I really should have 200. But as the beginning of the year, they went down to about 230 something. And I got them. I got 30 now at 233. This is another cryptocurrency one. It's 205. They're not making me any money. They still in the red. I'm going to let them do what they do. And this one is still not making me any money either. But they got a lot of good news on this. So far today, on this side alone, I made $1,800 on just the market gains by 18. Really, after I sold this one out, now you can see I don't have the $1 million deficit anymore. The $1 million was last year, but they brought it over this year. But I'm really on deficit about $20 year's gain. So I got 50. I probably, if it goes down to the 5 again, I'm gonna buy about 50,000 more. I'm gonna wait till this one drop because it's only $300. But you can see I made 18. but they took the three, the money that I, took out on these. Some few of my losers over here, like LLAP, that was a loser today. And it's still down 90 cents. It started the day with like 105. They were all the way up to 120 something, and now they're down to 90 cents. So that's inexcusable, and I don't. And the shorts is doing it though. They knocking this one down so we can buy them again. I'll wait. I'm gonna let them go all the way down. I'm gonna stay with 100 until they start with some news. Probably around earnings time, they should have made a little money because Lockheed did some things with them. So right now I got what 1,800 I made for the day. So this has been really a good day based on NVIDIA and based on AMD. Those two are the big winners, AMD and NVIDIA. The big boys are really doing something. And Apple's starting to come back. Who else? These are the ones that they just go in and out. But CRISPR is starting to rise up. And then you got this one down here, the SAVA one, the one that the warrant. So that's what you're getting you. And then you got SIDU on, they up a little bit today. I'll wait when they drop, and then I'll probably buy. I'm gonna try to get to 100. If they drop down to 12, I might buy some more. But I don't want to buy too much more than what I got there. I want to make them really fly out. They can get as high as like 140 something. And they start in the first quarter, they're supposed to be that SpaceX thing. They supposed to, they got recruited. Plus, they got a couple of contracts too. So they should start be moving, and they're a small company, and they got a low float. So you want to really look at this one right here, and really look at it again. Last year they didn't do me well, but I don't look at the past. I'm looking at what they're doing now. I'm gonna make a little bit of money, and I snatch them out every now and then. I snatch them out a couple of times. So if I would look at my performance, for this year, overall, they still got me on again. I lost $1 million. That's good for tax time. I don't, because they look at the value of the share. See this one right here. So I haven't, unless I make $1 million out of BET, I'm done for the year. Okay. So let's get back to the position. But look, that's how much I really gained this year. 2,000 so far this year. And then over here, today's gain was 1,370 alone. And then you can look at all my accounts now. Both accounts is $1,700 I have made today. I made more money here on the market than I did on the job today, on my contracting job. Look at that. But the big winners were who? NVIDIA and AMD. And the rest, you got CRISPR, but the big winners are NVIDIA and AMD. And then you got 220 down here on this SAVA one. So they did well. The market did well. Let's see what happens after. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, so that's why they sit up. That's why the bear's sitting back, relaxed. I'm going to sit back with him, relax. And look at this young lady. She's sitting up there smiling. Got a smile on her face. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause his face shining you and give you peace. Okay, we'll look at this again, hopefully, Lord will, on Friday and see where we at. So I'm going to end this right now.